All right, so for this video, I really want to talk about the importance of storytelling and why I started kind of this journey with my personal history and the story and the way that I told it too. So if you look back at my personal history, there's not really a lot of reflection and psychoanalysis in it. It really is more just like the story. And the reason why I did that is because I think how we tell stories is really important. Um, so for me, at some point, I probably will go back and after I'm done with my healing journey, so to speak, I'll probably go back and try to retell that story because I'm really curious as far as like, does it shift, right? As I start to heal, will the narrative change? And I think honestly it will, because right now, as you can tell, I probably am more focused on a lot of the trauma and the negative things that happened to me. However, I think a lot of those experiences have given me a lot of gifts as well, as far as like just knowledge and wisdom, right, that I can now hopefully share and help other people. And so I'm hoping as I more step into that role that maybe some of the stories, like I'll be able to go back and analyze them with like a different lens. But we're not there yet. As I mentioned, we're still in the like process. We're still making progress on healing. I'm not healed. I'm purposefully doing this in the messy middle because I feel like this is a space that doesn't get shared a lot, right? We see people on the other side of healing saying like, this is how I healed, and it's like, that's great, but what does the ugliness in the middle look like? What's the real process, right? And so that's really kind of what I'm hoping to showcase here. So I wanted to share today another thing that I wrote in kind of response to my family history. So like as I tell this story, right, no matter how many details I include, doesn't seem to like capture fully like the experience, right? It doesn't capture like how or why or any of the really like big sense of like what it felt emotionally to be like in that experience. um I think my experience is a very human experience, right? There's a lot of people out there that resonate with my story because there's pieces of it in their own journey, right? Like no one here has like a romantic everything was roses throughout their entire life. That's not a human experience, right? A human experience is all of these trials and difficult situations, these difficult emotions and these big feelings, and that's what we're the work that we're here to do. So I really think that we all have quiet and loud suffering. Some people it's visible, some people it's hidden, seen, unseen, and for some people their entire experience here may be unwitnessed. um, for me, I think the reason why we cry when we're born is because we know, right, in this realm, there is this immense beauty. Earth is an amazing, beautiful place, right? You love the like nature and all the like beautiful sunsets, and you know, there's just immense beauty in all the creatures and beings in this earth. There's this immaculate joy, there's this abundant love, there's this like infinite, you know, peace that's in this world. But there's also this pain, right, that we experience too. And like to me, that is the calamity of life, right? This juxtaposition of the beauty and then also these very dark, deep, intense emotions that we're processing through. And I think I'm on the path to find that balance, right? I think when I told my story a lot before, it's this very kind of painful, like dark, you know, very traumatic space. And I think part of this journey is like learning that no, this is a very human experience that I've had, and how do I transform this into seeing like the wisdom, the growth, the blessings that I have because I have this story, right? So like I said, we're still in the messy middle, but I thought that was really important to share because I I think it's a good question as far as like how you see your own story. When you tell your past history, like what's the lens that you're looking from? And is it positive? Is it negative? Is it neutral? Right? And do you want it to become something different? And how does it become something different? So yeah, I think those are great questions to reflect on. Those are things that I'm pondering through this journey. So yeah, let me know what you think. And I will see you in the next video.